Okay, so my name is Mr. Irby. Can you all say Mr. Irby?
Mr. Irby.
Perfect. So today I'm going to read a really, really fun and a really funny and a really exciting book. It's called Gross Bread. Now, let me just tell you something. Sometimes when I read, I get really excited. Sometimes I get so excited that I go, woo, like that. But it's okay, because sometimes when you're reading a fun book, it's okay to get excited. But this is the important thing. When I get excited, really excited, I do something that I call I bring it down. And that allows me to be able to focus and continue with the book. Does anybody else in here get excited when you read? Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose one person to get excited. And when I say excited, I mean like that. But when I say bring it down, I want you to go just like this and bring it down quietly. Would anyone like to be a volunteer? I'm going to choose one volunteer, and then I'm going to look to see who's watching very carefully, and then I'm going to choose some more volunteers. Let's see, who could I choose? How about you? What's your name?
Marcus.
Marcus. All right, I want everybody else, take your eyeballs and glue them on Marcus. Now, Marcus, when I get to 3, I want you to get really excited. And when I say bring it down, I want you to go just like that. What is everybody else going to do? You're just going to watch. What are you going to do?
Watch.
You're going to watch who?
Marcus.
Perfect. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
On 3, Marcus. 1, 2, 3. Get excited. And bring it down. Wow. Marcus is perfect at this. Now, I'm going to see what other volunteer I could get to help me. How about this? I'm going to have this side of the classroom get excited. Now, remember, you have to be safe and keep your hands close to yourself because you don't want to get so excited that you bump someone else. This side is going to get excited, and this side is going to watch. What is this side going to do?
Watch.
Now, I'm going to be watching you all, too, because I don't want to see you all getting excited. You're going to go next, okay? So you're going to watch, and you all are going to get excited. So on 3, this whole side of the class, I want you to get excited. And when I say bring it down, you're just going to go like this and calm right on down. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Get excited. And bring it down. Oh, that's perfect. I knew y'all were brilliant. Okay, now this side of the classroom, you're going to get excited, and this side is going to do what?
Watch.
Now, I want you to make sure you have your eyeballs glued on this side of the class. You're going to do what? Watch. All right, and y'all are going to get excited. On 3, are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Get excited. And bring it down. Oh, we're ready to read. Okay, okay. I'm going to get a little closer because I want to make sure everybody can see the story. The name of this story is called Gross Bread. Now, this story was written by someone named Alvin Irby.
You.
Hey. Yeah, it is me. It's me. It's me. Okay, it's right. It's me. My name is Alvin Irby. That's me. And the illustrations, all of these pictures were made by someone named Kevin Natukula. He's a really cool dude, and he worked really hard on the pictures. Now, the first thing I want to do right now is I want to ask you all some questions. Who could tell me one thing that you see on the front cover of this book? Now, I'm only going to call on a quiet hand. If your hand goes, me, or it goes, I want it, I can't choose you. I cannot choose your hand. Only quiet hands. Wow, there's a very quiet hand. Tell me one thing that you see on the cover of this story. Wait. You see he. You see a boy? That's one thing that you see. Good job. Who can tell me one other thing that you see on the front cover? One thing that you see. Yes, in the back.
Me?
Yeah, you. What's one thing that you see?
A girl.
A girl. So we see a boy. We see a girl. Now, we don't know who they are or what's going on with them, but we do see a boy and a girl. What's one other thing that you see on the front cover? What's one thing that you see? Okay, so we see something. You're talking about this little green thing?
Yeah.
We don't know, or I don't know if it's a booger. We know it's a little green thing. Maybe it's gum. Maybe it's a delicious little booger. We don't know. But we do see a green thing. Anybody see anything else on the front cover of this book? What's one thing that you see? The title. And it says Gross Bread. I think we're ready to read this story. On the front inside jacket of this jacket, this is called a jacket. It's on the outside to protect the book from dust. It has a little bag of boogers, and it has a warning. It says this book may increase booger consumption. Now, consumption is just a fancy word for when you eat something. Yeah, so be careful. Gross Greg. Now this is Gross Greg's lunchbox. He has orange juice. He has a delicious sandwich. He has a bag of carrots. He eats really healthy. And he has a bag of delicious little sugars, whatever those are. Here's a little note. And this book was dedicated to my mom. Her name's Jacqueline Irby. And to my nephew, Torrance. And the illustrator, he dedicated this to his dad, whose name was Peter. I'm going to read this little note. This is a little note that Greg wrote to his class. It says, "Dear class, I am sorry for chasing people with my boogers. I will not eat my boogers a lot in class. Oh, sincerely, Greg." Bam, bam, bam. Greg hears 3 loud knocks on his bedroom door. Now Greg knows he can't sleep anymore. Anyone want to raise a quiet hand and tell me, who do you think this lady is who's knocking on Greg's door? Let's see if we can get a quiet hand. Yes, who do you think that is? You think that's his mom? Probably is. It could be his mom. Oh, look, Greg has a big sign. It says Greg's room. I wish I had a sign like that on my door. Wow, that's cool. Let's see what else happens next. "Out of bed," says his mom with a shout. "We'll be late for school. There's no time to pout." And look at his room. He has a whole space scene painted on his wall. And he has a road map rug that has little cars on it. And he has a bookshelf full of what?
Books.
Full of books.
Basketball player.
Oh, yeah, he must like basketball and he likes numbers. It has different ways to make 5. Does he have a lot of stuff in his room?
Yeah.
He has a ton of stuff. When you, after I finish, you can probably read this again later, and you'll probably have fun counting all the different stars on his wall. I'll give you a hint. It's more than 7. Let's see what happens next. Ooh. With a loud yawn, he's up on his feet. Greg's eyes are still sleepy, but he wants something to eat. It's morning time. What do you think Greg would want to eat?
Ooh,
Let's see.
Boogers.
In the back, in the green.
Boogers.
You think Greg wants to eat boogers? Ugh. Who wants to tell me what you like to eat in the morning? Tell me one thing that you like to eat in the morning. And I can only call on a quiet hand. Let's see. What do you like to eat in the morning? Yeah. Pop-Tarts. Who wants to tell me something different that you like to eat? No, I don't want to see any more Pop-Tart hands. What's another thing that you like to eat in the morning? Yes. What do you like to eat in the morning? Cereal. Do you like to eat something different that's not Pop-Tarts or cereal? What do you like to eat?
I like to eat bacon.
Bacon! Bacon, bacon, bacon. I love bacon.
Me too.
I like turkey bacon. Oh, what do you like to eat in the morning? Oatmeal. That's so delicious and healthy. All right, I'm going to take one more quiet hand. Yes. What do you like to eat in the morning? Pancakes. Wow, we have pancakes, we have bacon, we have Pop-Tarts, and oatmeal and cereal, all delicious. Let's find out what Greg likes to eat. Look, outside his window, a long line can be seen. Adults wait at the coffee cart for many sweet things. I think that Greg lives in New York because in New York, if you go outside on the sidewalk, there are these coffee carts where adults can get all kinds of stuff that they can eat in the morning. Let's find out what's in the coffee cart. It says yummy cinnamon rolls, donuts, and muffins are there. But what Greg wants for breakfast gives most kids a scare. I don't know, but on the cart, I see donuts with sprinkles and icing. I see muffins. I even see a croissant. And what is this down here? It looks like it could be a...
Bagel.
It's It's a kind of pastry called a...
Bagel.
It's like it's sausages. Like
It's a type of pastry.
It's like sausages in it, but it's not.
It does kind of look like a cinnamon roll. It's just delicious. That's all I know. Okay, let's see what happens next. He doesn't want mustard-covered pancakes or pickle-flavored cereal. That would be weird. Greg craves chewy yellow and green nuggets that are usually feared. Wait a second. I heard a rhyme on this page. I want you to listen to me read this page again, and I want you to listen carefully to see if you can hear the rhyme. I'm going to read it one more time. He doesn't want mustard-covered pancakes or pickle-flavored cereal. That would be weird. Greg craves chewy yellow and green nuggets that are usually feared. Did anyone hear a rhyme? Who can tell me one of the words, the rhyming words that you heard? Yep. Does someone want to help her out? Who wants to help? What did you hear? Weird. She heard weird. Did anyone hear another rhyming word? Let's see. Yes. Weird and feared. Wow, you all are great listeners. Y'all have really great rhyming ears. Let's see. So he wants something that's usually feared.
What?
Do you want me to keep reading?
Yeah.
Okay. You call them boogers. Greg calls them delicious little sugars.
His sister is grossed out.
Let's look at her. Oh my goodness. His sister's like, ugh, Greg, you nasty.
She grossed out.
Who can tell me, with a quiet hand, how do you think his sister feels? Is she happy? Let's see. Where's a quiet hand? Yes.
Oh, no, she's not happy.
How do you think she feels?
She probably grossed out.
Grossed out? She probably feels all disgusted like, ugh. Let's see what happens next. Oh, do you eat your boogers? Greg thinks you should. At least one a day. That would be good. Look, Greg is dreaming of a bag of boogers. It says on the bag, eat at least one booger a day. Wait, who heard a rhyme? You heard a rhyme? Let me read it again. Do you eat your boogers? Greg thinks you should. At least one a day. That would be good. Who wants to raise a quiet hand and tell me one rhyming word that you heard? Let's see. Yeah, what word did you hear? You want to choose someone to help you out? You can choose someone. Who wants to help him out? Choose someone to help you out. Okay. Did you hear a rhyming word? Who wants to help? Wow, so many hands. Yep. You want me to read it again?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Do you eat your boogers?
No.
Greg thinks you should. At least one a day. That would be good. Let's see. Who heard a rhyming word? Yep. The last one where I said at least one a day, that would be good. Good was one of the rhyming words. Does anyone remember the other one? Yep. I heard someone say it over here. Hey, you don't call out. He was thinking. When you call out, you're stealing somebody else's learning. And I know that you all's parents don't teach you to steal. You have to let people have their time to think. Should. Does should rhyme with good? Yes, it does. Keep listening for those rhyming words. Booger during the summer satisfy his appetite just fine. But if you ask Greg for one, he'll respond, no, they're all mine. And look, he's in the pool enjoying a delicious little booger sugar. Yeah, booger sugar. But does his sister look happy? Raise a quiet hand. Who wants to tell me, how do you think his sister feels? Because look at her, she has a lot of attitude. She like, right? Who? Yes, what do you think? How do you think she feels?
I think he feels like, what in the world, booger?
Exactly. She's like, oh, you nasty. Right? Let's find out what happens next. They taste just like chicken, Greg loves to say. Ew. That's what his sister said. Say it with me. Ew. Screams his little sister as she runs away. And she's running away.
She gonna tell her.
And look what Greg is dreaming about. What? Chicken. Because he said boogers taste like what?
Chicken.
Do you think boogers taste like
No.
chicken? How do you know what they taste like? Uh-oh. Greg's being gross. She complains to Dad, if you're eating your boogers again, I'm going to get mad. Who do you think said that? Who do you think said it? His dad, yeah. Does anyone think they know where the dad is? Let's see. Can you point to the dad? Where do you think he is? Right there. You know what I like? Does anyone like his haircut? Yeah. I think he has a really cool haircut. You know what? I like his haircut, but it's cool. You know what? We all like different types of things. Let's see what happens next. Oh, yeah. Gross Greg is the name he loves to hear. To him, it sounds like a cool basketball cheer. Wow. And he's in his basketball outfit. Huh? Who heard a rhyme?
Me.
Gross Greg is the name he loves to hear. To him, it sounds like a cool basketball cheer. What's one of the rhyming words? Yep.
Basketball cheer.
Cheer. And what's the other rhyming word that you heard? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Cheer.
Cheer and
Beer.
hear. Cheer and hear. This book has a lot of what? Rhyming words. He said that his name sounds like a cool basketball cheer. And look, the people are cheering. They're saying, Gross Greg! Gross! Wait. That was just real whack. Hold on. I need everybody to say it with me. Gross Greg! Gross Greg! Gross Greg! And bring it down.
Boogers too.
Wow. And it says here, we love
boogers.
And they even have his name on the number from his jersey, number 8, and it says Gross Greg. And someone even giving him a thumb up. They're going, this name is not an insult. It's a source of pride.
Sit down on your mat.
Even when his classmates run and hide. It says here, science. Boogers have a lot of protein. I know. I think that's what his classmates are saying. Even one of them is pointing like, ew. You see? This book has a lot of rhymes. Let's see what happens next. Uh-oh. Greg, stop eating your boogers, says his teacher in disgust. Go to the sink, wash your hands, and stop making a fuss. I have a question. How do you think Greg feels? Raise a quiet hand. Who can tell me? How do you think Greg feels right now? Look at the picture. How do you think Greg feels? Yeah. Sad. Why do you think he feels sad? Is he trying to get in trouble? It's okay, I got it. Is he trying to get in trouble? Does he want to get in trouble? I don't think so. I think he just kind of likes eating his boogers. How about his teacher? How does she feel? It said how she felt. It said that she felt
Grossed out.
disgusted. Yeah. Let's see what happens next. Greg loves math because he likes to count. Does anyone else in here? Give me a thumbs up if you like math. I love math. Oh, that's cool. Just like Greg. Greg loves math because he likes to count. When his teacher isn't looking, he collects boogers until he reaches the perfect amount. And look, it says Greg's math number story. Has anyone in here ever written a number story before? Wow, there's some people who've written. Well, let's listen about Greg's number story. It says 4 plus 2. Greg ate 4 boogers, then he ate 2 more. How many boogers did Greg eat all together? So he ate, yeah, let's write it on the board. He ate 4 of them, and then he ate 2 more. Who can raise a quiet hand and tell me how many boogers did Greg eat all together?
6.
I'm looking for a quiet hand. Let's see. Yeah. 6. Yeah, he did. Remember, them time to think, because you know what happens? If someone's thinking and they're working really hard to think of an answer, and then you call an answer up, you know what happens? Their learning was right here, and then you just go over and you go, give me that. You don't want to steal people's learning when they're thinking. Is that nice?
No.
No, we want to give people time to think. Yeah, the answer is 6. 4 boogers plus 2 boogers equals 6 boogers. It says here, oh no! 1 booger, 2 boogers, 3 boogers, 4. Greg would keep counting, but he has no more. They're all gone. And he looks a little sad. Where boogers come from, Greg doesn't know. But when his boogers return, you know where they'll go. Where do you think they'll go? Raise a quiet hand. Where do you think they'll go when his boogers come back? Yeah. Ew, he said they're going to go in his mouth. What do you think? Probably. Everybody, this is the end of Gross Greg, but on the back, it has nutrition facts. Does anyone want me to read the ingredients in a booger? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to do a vote. So if you don't want me to read the ingredients, raise a quiet hand, and I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you do want me to read the ingredients, raise a quiet hand. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's a lot. Okay. All right. I'm going to read it quietly. Ingredients. Dried mucus. Dust. Pollen. Dirt. Special seasonings. Sugar and salt. And that's the end. That's the end of Gross Greg. Now, some people say, ew, that's a gross book. And it is kind of gross, but you know what? This is kind of like a silly book. Yeah, it's like a humorous book, a funny book. Yeah, it's a fiction book. Now, some people ask me, is this autobiographical? No, this is not about me. I was a kindergarten teacher and a first grade teacher, and so one time I had a kid in my classroom who was like Gross Greg. His name wasn't Greg, but he was like Gross Greg. And so I decided to write a funny story. Now, right now, I think we're going to play a fun math